Now, the most important bit. Your murder! What happened, dude? Or ma'am, in this case. Tell me more about what happened.
I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with Architect Carmelina at the time.
Meeting about what?
The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism.
That's weird.
Is that normal?
No, but I understood her interest. We arrived, and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside of the apartment. Henri was secured, and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina.
Okay.
I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Mystery awaits.
Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
Do you understand, investigator?
Then the life was being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died, murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted towards the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back to the island. Now here I am.
Interesting.
Got it.
The islands, huh?
More than you know.
Okay, let's read that out here. One Last Kiss said that Carmelina accompanied her to Henry's exorcism. When Akiko left Grace alone with Henry, it was to speak to Carmelina. Why would she want to speak to her? And the interesting part for me here is... Wait, can we... Do we have the murder of Grace here somewhere? Crimes. The murder of Grace bloodlines here. During his demonic possession, Henry strangled his mother, leaving demonic sigils on her body. The method is the same as Grace bloodlines. Okay, but that would mean Henry did kill her. Since Grace's body would have the demonic sigils all over her body, and Grace herself confirmed that like intimate contact for a long time, like a hug or like strangulation, would leave those sigils somewhere. So I think there can be no doubt that Henry did in fact kill Grace. Whether that was due to intended negligence on Akiko's and or Carmelina's part remains to be seen. But for a second I was like, maybe Henry did not actually kill Grace. Maybe he was just there in the room, bound, and Akiko and Carmelina kind of collaborated on Grace's murder. But no, it seems that it was either sabotaged or genuine. I mean, pretty much sabotaged for sure, but you know what I mean. May you always live in the shadow.
And may you reach the moon.
Hoo boy, what a marathon. Okay, but she gave us something to think on. We kinda need to get over there towards the council building. Before I do that, let me just try one more time to get that damnable collectible from the top of the... From the top of the thing here. Okay, like this. Arrgh, no! Doesn't really work. Okay, I give up. Yes, we need to get over there, towards the council building, and maybe examine below it? I never did, right? It was just the beach, yes, but I never really did investigate it in detail. Okay, where are the mysteries here? We still have something to collect here. Okay, oh, I think this is just the whole... Yeah, it's the secret thing we can obtain with the blue sigil, which we actually do not have, which is weird that we don't have that at this point. Oh, and Shinji's up there on the goat. Hello, Shinji. Let me just get up to you. Oh, come on. This movement is such nonsense. Ah. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Doesn't work. Well, I guess we won't be seeing Shinji today. I'll see you on the other side. Well, 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 what do we have here? Isn't this another footbath? Okay. I mean, good to find this. An oasis in this tropical heat. Absolutely. Oh, those were all of them. Great. The water in paradise is good. I feel like I've got a little pep in my step now.
That's strange.
Feels like if I was in the air, I could just dash around. Yep, making the entire second half of last episode pretty much pointless. Please tap the sprint button while in the air to perform an air dash. These islands are weird. Okay, while in the air. So... Wait, where's the council building? I kind of lost sight of it going through the maze here. And there still seems to be something. I still hear the sound. Oh yeah, I can even dash upwards. Nice. But was there something here? No. Huh. Then maybe it doesn't lose its sound. Or I can dash up here. Oh yeah, that's what I can do. Nice. Okay, super weird, but... Oh, there's a Shinji over there.
Sure.
Is this the work of a god?
This is no damned harmony. This is human through and through. I can smell it.
Are you sure?
There's something wrong in the mix, but gods have bigger interests than you people.
I don't really know the context for that. Abnormal butterfly. What makes this abnormal? Look at it. If you can't tell, you weren't meant to know. Interesting, okay. Now, back to the council building. Where in the hell are they? Let's just go over here. Yes, there they are. Okay, I can only dash once. I just tried to dash twice. There is something here as well. More mascot characters, probably. Lurid Crimson Acid Phone Charm obtained. A Crimson Acid Phone Charm, mostly collected by men, but she has quite a few female fans. I don't see the appeal. Nice. Now I can actually move a little bit more freely. There you are. Oh, we can give him back his phone. I've scanned your phone. You can have it back now.
Freak.
Believe me now, freak! My job isn't to believe. I need proof. Now you have proof.
The truth is revealed.
There's a 10-minute period where your phone went dark. Your alibi has a hole.
Why?
Were you in the council building? You didn't want to be contacted?
Nonsense.
Of course not.
Insufferable.
The reality folding device might have disrupted the communications.
But then it would have disrupted them for everyone.
At the end of an island, the folding device does a final burst of power to power both islands during the transition. The radiation sometimes causes localized areas of communication and electrical interference.
That's weird.
That seems convenient.
Worthless.
What do you want me to say?
Okay. At least we got his take on it. And we can hang out again, as much as I don't want to. Good time to chat, Yuri.
Don't make me laugh.
What now? You seem to be ambitious. Is that a statement or a question? Why are you like this?
What do you mean?
Like what? Don't be arrogant, Yuri. You know what.
Worthless.
I just want people to use language correctly when addressing their betters. Betters?
What business is it of yours?
I am now secretary to the leaders of the syndicate. You have advanced well. I have. Having ambition pays off. Should I butter him up some more? You should always rise to the top.
Don't make me laugh.
Precisely. Without ambition you have nothing, and never become better than them. Them? Those around you that are content to while away their lives. What about people that find happiness in contributing rather than ruling? They have a
I
purpose.
have a bad feeling about this.
From a certain view...
Freak.
We're done. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Okay, so no probes here. But maybe next time. It's good to knock one of those things out while we can. Okay, let's look around the lower layers here. And it's raining! Has it rained before? I don't remember it ever raining before. Well, at least there's a blood crystal here. Okay, yeah, we actually have never been here, and there is something over there. Wow, good tip by One Last Kiss. I totally would have missed this.
Oh,
This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. Lydia's knife? There's a whole bunch of knives going around this island. A knife found outside the council building. There's no blood on it. Probably washed away in the last high
I
tide.
need to investigate this.
The blade is damaged though. It has nicks along it. Shame. This was a nice knife once. That damaged grate is on the balcony right above here. Was the knife used to open it? Probably, but a damaged knife could also be used by somebody killing the martial guards. But Lydia's movements so far haven't really put her there. But she could have done it, okay. One more for the pile, I guess. A possible murder weapon. If it was, the sea has washed away the blood. And the damaged grate. Looks like it has been forced open. The anti-tamper seal has been cut. And the edges of the grates are scuffed. It has been pried open. This opening would get someone in behind the Holy Seal Martial Guards. A good way to do a surprise attack. There are scrape marks here as well, like something was dragged through the access hole. Probably the demon coffin. I found Lydia's knife below it. Was the knife used to open? It makes sense, right? Because Lydia hasn't been killing. It has been a point for her that she didn't want to kill, that she was just forced. If she did this, she was forced to be an accomplice. She didn't want this, right? I don't think her whole Sam and Sam relationship is a ruse. So why would she have a damaged knife if she hasn't used it in millennia? Right? She is a professional. She would have done the upkeep on her tools. So yeah, no. So the only way for it to be damaged would be prying open the grate. Just from slitting a throat, it wouldn't have gotten chipped, right? But kind of sloppy to leave it behind. Okay, can't really investigate these other pillars. Anything more with meditation vision? No. But I don't think evidence shows up on that anyways, so yes. But there's something over here. Great. What is this?
Sure.
Someone's been littering. Or maybe not. This bottle has blood in it.
Nanny, the hell?
There are traces of the blood of every member of the council in here. Oh, it's the one that was force-fed to Henry.
Sure.
No fingerprints.
I'm glad to be back.
A weird and suspicious thing to find.
Got it.
Up above is the entrance to the council building, where Akiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. Judge said Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach. If he's being framed, this is a good way of getting it into him. Did someone do the murder, then take blood from each victim, bottle it, and force Henry to imbibe it? Yeah, because the only blood that was removed was Kafka's, right? And we found that one, like, with Dainonigate, right? Or did we? I don't remember. But Sam had Kafka's blood, and Kafka's blood only, which he used to let someone through the seal, not himself, probably. And yeah, Dainonigate had nothing to do with the demon. No, that's the other string of murder. I am placing the demon casket with Lydia and Witness. So Dainonigate's was with Carmelina. Do we have missing blood here? No, we don't have missing. Book supplier, boat ride shuts down. We never questioned Yuri about this, but we couldn't. Weird. I don't really know how they... Yeah, someone could only have collected it from the council, like after they were murdered. Which would need someone to... Yeah, probably Lydia then. Since someone dragged the casket into the council building. But how did they get through the guard seal? I still don't know that. Wait. Who stole flesh from Crying Grudge, or whatever he was called? I haven't really tried to look up specific things here. So I'm not actually all that familiar with operating Starlight. Carmelina? No. Those are the suspects, but... Wait, yeah, it would be for the third Holy Seal, right? Oh, no, was it the fourth? Henry's blood birth records. At the scene. Yeah, where's the fourth Holy Seal? Carmelina, fused flesh. Yes, that's with Dainonigate. Found in Sam's safe. Sam was the other one, but we don't know who it is fused to. And Witness has one as well. I really need to make, like, an MS Paint outline of the case of what I think happened before actually entering the trial, or maybe I'll draw it in person. I don't know. But yeah, major W because of One Last Kiss is a little tip here. Wait, how did... Yes, like this. We could close this out by talking to the doctor once more. Yeah, let's do that. We have a lot to talk to him about, I think.
Huh?
I think we're like this. He should be in the bay right here. No, he is not. Where was he? Yes, over there. Oh, I already did this. But this is Enchanted Blue, the one that improved Yuri. Now that we have a little bit more context, that's what Enchanted Blue looks like. Okay, like this, and let's head on over here. We can hang out again. Got a sec, Doc? Back for more real talk. Hit me.
I've got all the time in the world.
Nothing lasts forever except the certainty of change. Does this game expect you to tingle between the suspects that much? Because I feel they have many more hangout events than I would have suspected you would actually encounter during a normal playthrough, as I'm doing. Right? Who would just question a witness about some things and then leave them be before like exhausting their dialogue? I certainly wouldn't. Does anybody play this way? Quoting philosophy now. Please, some song on a skate punk compilation. Skate punk? I never thought you'd be into that. One of the citizens we abducted from the real world had it with him. Derisive sludgecore? Nah, we are not derisive of somebody's music tastes. What other phases have I missed? I got big into mathcore for a while. I was drinking a lot of coffee and Mexican hip-hop. For everything that's wrong with these islands, we at least have a lot of different people here. But punk is this island's flavor. Hopefully, we will abduct someone with some more CDs for Perfect 25.
How?
You'd think a mass of oppressed citizens would mean there was more punk music on the island.
Got it.
Not allowing them access to instruments or any real means of creativity probably hinders that. Why do you think there are so many murders in the apartments?
That's not nice.
Montserrat always said you can't build pyramids without slaves. We've got enough pyramids. I agree. Catch you later, dog. Okay, we have some more updates. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri last night? I didn't see him last night, I'm afraid, Love Dice. Did you experience a comms blackout last night? Oh, it's good that we gave Yuri back his phone. That probably unlocked this line of questioning. Without it, we wouldn't have had that as a Starlight-like evidence. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding device burst? Can't say I did. They're pretty unusual. What about death screams? Could they cause an adrenaline burst?
I see.
Maybe, but I don't know how you'd weaponize a death scream. What about one of these? Yeah, boy. We're getting somewhere. It looks like it records death screams. Is that a directional speaker?
Sure.
It is. How would you record a death scream? You could record the brain activity using electrodes. This device looks like it has a crystal in it. Some crystals are capable of recording emotions. The death screams get written onto that, and upon stimulation, the crystal output the scream. It is a one-shot use though. You can see that the crystal is burned out. I could never experience the death screams as I am not a sufferer. I presume you want my opinion though. The demon that possessed Henry is attuned to psychic energy. This could have been used to agitate it.
Handy if you wanted to turn Henry into a weapon.
I still don't understand, why would you want to agitate him if you could just have him sedatedly be brought over by Akiko? Because the agitation would have happened at the island. So maybe Akiko isn't an accomplice as I thought? Maybe she truly did capture Henry and brought him somewhere for processing? Huh. Maybe she was set up as well. I don't understand that little tidbit at this point. Okay, Kiwami's child.
Ice Kiwami fathered a child.
You're joking.
What?
The investigator is here.
The blood samples match.
Investigator.
The only place you could have gotten a sample of Kiwami's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample? You desecrated the resting place of someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory?
What?
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry. You have, but I won't tolerate this.
Okay. Oh, that actually shut me down out of this. Wait, that's bad. I never had a point of no return in this game. Oh no, did I just screw myself? Or maybe he would have said the same from the other option, I don't know. That is really bad now.
Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
I was in my clinic all night. I didn't see them. Lydia should have been in contact with Yuri though.
You examined Grace bloodlines when Henry killed her, right, dog?
A nasty one for sure.
The investigator is here.
Was there anything odd about the scene or the victim?
Strange.
You mean odd for a case of demonic possession? I didn't get to examine the scene for long. Akiko was in a rush to contain the area, and it was a pretty open and shut case.
Hypothetically.
The markings on Grace were strange though.
What the hell?
In what way?
Henry's other victim, his mother, had the sigils scorched into her skin as Henry. Grace had those sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they had been carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burns with a cosmic fire, and Henry's victim received the same branding.
So if he killed the council, they'd all carry the sigils.
I see.
Depends on how he did it. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched onto victims he had sustained close contact with. Oh, okay, though, so yeah. This pretty much revives the theory I had earlier. Either Akiko and or Carmelina did kill Grace bloodlines. They did. Grace said so herself, like she said, pretty much what Doomjazz corroborates right now. They only get scourged, and One Last Kiss said, yeah, Henry wouldn't carve these sigils in another way. He cannot. It is impossible for him. He can't paint them, he can't carve them. A cut and run probably wouldn't do it, but a strangulation would. I should mention that I would expect the inhibitors to prevent or limit the scorching of those sigils into his victims.
So why were Grace's sigils cut into her?
I've wrote it off to the madness of demonic possession. We don't know a whole lot about this kind of thing, so I figured he'd carve them himself as some kind of ritual. I can't say for sure though.
Thanks for your help, Doc.
Yeah, pretty much. Doomjazz contradicted the report about Grace's murder. He said the sigils had been carved into her body with a blade. The sigils that appear on Henry and his victims are seared into them by demonic heat from the demon within Henry.
What do you know about a photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination?
I took photos. but they were confiscated by Akiko, classified or whatever.
I found one on the Marshall server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising on the throat looks old.
Hypothetically?
That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles.
I'm worried.
The pressures on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewelry. Specifically in this case a ring on their wedding ring finger. But neither Akiko nor Carmelina are married.
What about power armor?
No, the gauntlets on the Marshal's power armor are gloves with armor plates on top of the hands.
Who wears a wedding ring?
Or wore a wedding ring. This was 10 years ago. So Akiko didn't strangle her. That only leaves Carmelina. Wait, what was the unsorted evidence here? Who wears or used to wear a wedding ring? I mean, Carmelina had like sexual relations with Ice Kiwami as well, but I don't know if they were wedded. Plus, wait, Dino Nigate is 25, Henry is 27. So that would give Carmelina a motive to specifically target Henry's family for her plan, right? Maybe she was actually married to Ice Kiwami? That would make sense why she targets specifically Henry's family for this whole plot. Maybe it was revenge?
May the cosmos be a mystery.
May you reach the moon. Okay, maybe I screwed myself during this whole debacle here. Nothing up here. By closing one avenue of investigation. I hope I didn't, and I hope that was all scripted and I couldn't have avoided it. But oh well. Wait, where does this door actually lead? Can I go through it?
Is this a fact or a truth? Don't test me.
No, I can't actually use it. I wonder where it actually leads to. Well, with that being said, I think it's probably a good choice to end the episode right here. I got a lot of material today. Oh my god. That was a lot of confusion and a lot of guesswork. I hope you ladies and gents enjoyed, because right now things are getting really nebulous. I hope next episode can clear some of those questions up, because right now I feel like I'm getting more and more questions rather than answers, even though we had some pretty key insights today. Anyways, I'll see you ladies and gents next time. Until then, I guess.